Do you struggle with chronic pain, injury, or illness? Maybe you feel like, oh man, I've tried everything, but doctors just haven't been able to help, and nothing seems to work. Well, today we're going to be talking about something that just might be the answer you're looking for. Today, we're talking about stem cell therapy. We'll talk about what stem cells are, what stem cell therapy is, its possible benefits, and I'm going to share with you 2 real-life examples of people who struggle with chronic health problems and how stem cell therapy changed their lives. So what are stem cells? Stem cells are special cells in the body that can do 2 important things. They can self-renew, which means they can make more cells like themselves, and they can differentiate, which means that they can become other cells and do different things. Stem cells are needed for maintenance of tissue as well as for repair after injury. Where do stem cells come from? There are several main sources of stem cells: embryonic stem cells, adult stem cells, induced pluripotent stem cells, and perinatal stem cells. Embryonic stem cells come from embryos that are 3 to 5 days old and has about 150 cells. These stem cells are pluripotent, which means they can turn into any type of cell in the body. Because of this, they may be useful for repairing damaged tissues or organs. But the use of embryonic stem cells is very controversial because they come from human embryos. Adult stem cells are found in small amounts in adult tissues like bone marrow and fat. Unlike embryonic stem cells, they can only become certain types of cells. So their abilities are more limited. That brings us to induced pluripotent stem cells. Scientists have learned how to turn regular adult cells into stem cells by changing their genes. These reprogrammed cells act like embryonic stem cells and might be used instead of them in the future, which greatly alleviates the controversy. Now, one possible benefit is that these cells come from the patient's own body, so their immune system is a lot less likely to reject them. In studies, scientists have successfully turned ordinary cells into heart cells and used them to treat animals with heart failure, improving heart function and survival. The 4th type of stem cell is perinatal stem cells. These are found in amniotic fluid and umbilical cord blood. These can develop into specific types of cells similar to other stem cells. Now, as the body ages, its ability to repair and regenerate tissue declines, leading to changes in how joints, blood vessels, and other systems function compared to when we're younger. And newer research suggests that a gradual decrease in both the number and effectiveness of stem cells may play a significant role in many age-related health issues. But what if there was a way to increase the number and effectiveness of stem cells and treat age-related health issues and slow aging or even reverse it? That brings us to stem cell therapy. Stem cell therapy is part of a growing field, a very fast-growing field, called regenerative medicine. It is becoming increasingly popular because of its ability to treat a wide range of diseases and conditions. According to the Kellam Stem Cell Institute, in some cases, stem cell therapy may treat chronic pain caused by arthritis, injuries, or nerve damage. And I'm going to give you some real-life examples of that in just a minute. The stem cells are directly injected into the affected area to help repair damaged tissues and reduce inflammation, which can alleviate pain. However, the effectiveness of stem cell therapy for pain relief varies depending on your specific condition. If you have had a personal experience with stem cell therapy or someone that you know has, I would love to hear about it. Please let me know about it and share your experience in the comments below. Thank you. Stem cells are being studied for many different uses, from healing injuries and treating diseases to possibly helping us live longer and even improve fertility. Here's a list of 15 ways stem cells may benefit health. Number 1, repairing damaged tissue. Stem cells can replace injured or lost tissue, which may help heal things like heart damage, spinal cord injuries, and burns. Number 2, treating blood diseases. Number 3, helping with brain and nerve disorders. Stem cells could help treat diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, by replacing damaged brain cells and improving memory or movement. Number 4, testing new medicines. Scientists can use stem cells to create cells like heart or liver cells in the lab. And then these can be used to safely test new drugs without needing to test them on animals first or test them on humans. Number 5, studying how diseases work. By watching how stem cells develop into disease cells, scientists can better understand how certain diseases start and grow. Number 6, slowing or reversing aging. Some early studies suggest stem cells might help slow down and even reverse some signs of aging by replacing old or damaged cells. Number 7, fixing genetic problems. In the future, stem cells could be edited to fix genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis or muscular dystrophy. Number 8, growing new organs. Number 9, fighting cancer. 10, treating autoimmune diseases. In diseases like multiple sclerosis and lupus, the immune system attacks the body. Stem cells may help reset the immune system and reduce these attacks. Number 11, treating diabetes. Number 12, restoring vision. Number 13, healing the liver. Number 14, helping with fertility. And number 15, reducing organ rejection. If a person's own stem cells are used to grow a new organ, their body is a lot less likely to reject it, making transplants safer and more successful. Stem cells have just amazing potential. And while these treatments are still being studied, they do offer some real hope, not just hype, for curing diseases and improving lives in the future. Now, instead of talking about what might be possible in the future, I want to share with you 2 recent examples of stem cell therapy helping real people right now. There are people with ongoing health issues and chronic pain. Well, that is until they tried stem cell therapy. If you have seen any of my videos on my other channel, then you know I love to go to the Grand Canyon, and you know that I go there nearly every year, multiple times a year sometimes. And you know that I go there with my friend Carl Dobbins. Now, he's one of my very best friends, and I've known him for 20 years. He's actually more like a brother to me. And speaking of brothers, Carl recently told me the story about his brother, and once he told me, I knew it was something I needed to share with you. So his brother's name is EJ, and EJ has been struggling with chronic neck pain. It's been a problem for him for years. He could barely turn his head to the side, and he couldn't do that without constant pain. And he was in pain on just a regular basis. He went to doctor after doctor after doctor, but he kept leaving with more questions than answers. And over-the-counter medications he tried and he was taking, but they just didn't seem to make much of a difference. It was really frustrating. Does that sound familiar? Have you ever had an experience like that? But what really kind of kicked things into motion for him, is his wife, Bonnie. She had been suffering from fibromyalgia for many, many years. And fibromyalgia, if you're not aware, is a condition that causes widespread pain, exhaustion, and sleep issues. And nothing had worked for her either. They were both kind of just at the breaking point, kind of losing hope. It felt like the available treatments were just failing them. So that's when EJ got serious, and he heard about stem cell therapy, and he really started doing his research. He spent months and months researching. He read everything he could find. He watched videos. He looked at testimonials, and dug really, really deep into clinics that offered real results. And eventually, they found a clinic in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and they decided to go. So they both flew down together, and each got a stem cell therapy that was specifically meant to treat their particular condition. And the results were amazing. All right, let's stop right there. And I want you to please hear me as I say this. By making this video, I am not telling you to fly down to Mexico and get stem cell therapy. Stem cell therapy is a very interesting topic, and I've been kind of listening to it for a while and hearing it. But then when I heard this story, I just wanted to make a video about it. And if you're interested in longevity, you may want to hear about it too, and you probably already have heard about it. Regenerative medicine using stem cells is a relatively new field, and there are just so many unknowns, but more and more research is being done and more breakthroughs are being made. So if it's something that might fit you, I would encourage you to do like EJ did and do the research, dig deep and do research for yourself. It's growing rapidly in popularity, and more people are like EJ and Bonnie are feeling comfortable about trying it. And speaking of EJ and Bonnie, you're probably wondering, well, you said the results were amazing, but what really happened? What was the result? So here you go. EJ regained full mobility in his neck and no more pain, no more stiffness. When just a matter of weeks, everything was better. He was turning his head with ease like nothing had ever gone wrong. And what about Bonnie? Well, her fibromyalgia completely disappeared. After years of struggling with daily aches and fatigue and just feeling like there was no hope, she finally got her life back. It was a turning point for both of them, not just physically, but emotionally as well. They went looking for relief and ended up finding something that completely changed their lives.